For us, the customers is the most satisfied with this product, and it's been the biggest success story of our lifetime.
May I have your name and what company you are working for?
My name is Jing-Wei Cheng. I am a CEO of Aprilice. We are the largest PV distributor in Scandinavia.
When you began to cooperate with Sigenergy?
So we began almost 3 years ago. So we was very, very early in Sigenergy's life cycle.
Yeah.
So for us, it was a fantastic honor
Yeah.
to be able to have such a fantastic brand with high quality in our portfolio.
Why you choose Sigenergy?
Because of their vision and how they wanted to build the future of renewable. This was very interesting for us because we've been working so long in the renewable industry, but this was something very, very different. So for us, this is a leap of not one generation, but 2 generations of technology. For us, the customers is the most satisfied with this product, and it's been the biggest success story of our lifetime.
So you started business in 2012. So at that time must be the PV distribution. Now the markets already turned to the energy storage distribution.
Yes.
So how did you experience this market change?
So the change was quite a long process. We always believed in the storage and the whole system, the ecosystem and the smart system. So I believe Sigenergy was the first one, or maybe the only one in the industry that could make such a fantastic product with such great innovations.
For example, in Sweden or in Finland, I heard that the market electricity prices are quite volatile.
Yes.
So how the Sigenergy's product try to capture this volatility and make revenue?
This is one very good question. So with Sigenergy's fantastic AI, we see that it's a very, very smart system that can calculate the consumer's needs and the output and input. So that's how we can give the consumer maximum saving or maximum return on investment by being the smartest system. So then you can see the peak shaving, you can see when the electricity price is high or when it's low, and how the consumption is in the house. Yeah. Let's give one example. In my house, I have Sigenergy at my personal home in Stockholm, in Sweden. So I have a swimming pool, I have a sauna, I have a lot of things that use a lot of electricity. So with Sigenergy, it learns my behavior. When do I use the sauna? When do I use the swimming pool? When do I need heating? Because in Sweden, winter is very, very cold. So the system learns how I consume power, and then it adapts, so it recharges the battery when the price is low, or when I have a lot of PV power coming in, it recharges the battery, or how I charge my EV car. So the system learns, so the AI is very, very important, and I believe Sigenergy is the most innovative in this area, and the best output, and which creates the biggest saving for me as a consumer. And for the installers we have in our customer base, they feel like this is really the future.
How is the installers' feedback?
This is incredible because we have never seen so high of a customer satisfaction rate as with Sigenergy, with failure of the quality of the product. So I see it in 360 degrees. The hardware is very, very good. The lowest failure rate we have ever seen, but also the software and the user experience creates that the consumer or end consumer of the installer, they want to buy more modules, more batteries the year after, so because they want to expand, because it's so nice, and they buy EV, and we hopefully think they will buy a lot of heat pumps as well.
Now we see the Sigenergy is launching more new product lines. For example, the balcony storage and the CNI, and also the big grid level energy storage. How do you see these new product lines in Scandinavia market?
Oh, because the timing is so perfect, because now it's a new EU policy or regulation that all CNI projects must have PV or renewable in it. So that means that the new portfolio of CNI product will fit perfectly in the EU directive. So we really believe it will be a fantastic bestseller coming up.
In terms of after-sales service, how Sigenergy support you?
This is an important question because we are the largest distributor, so we are so big volume. But Sigenergy has, with their local team, very strong positioning with in the local language, Swedish, for example.
Oh,
But also in Germany, they have a fantastic department supporting and having a big backup. So with all the issues, it's very, very fast to resolve.
what is the lowest temperature you experience in your region, and how the Sigenergy products perform?
So I have my battery at my house in the northern or middle part of Sweden. Its winter can be minus 10, 20 degrees, 25 degrees.
Wow.
The snow can last up to, maybe 2 months ago was still snow. So the climate is very, very tough.
Yeah.
But I have my Sigenergy system outside. It works perfectly.
Wow. It's become a heating pad or something.
Yeah, so the inbuilt heating. But for me, because the space inside the house or inside the garage is so valuable, so I want to put it outside. And it's also very beautiful. The design is very, very nice. So I think it fits in my overall design philosophy. It works perfectly in the cold weather.